Hello, everyone. Today's quick tip: celebrate the process. And what I mean by that is take the time and the opportunity to celebrate the small steps or the small victories along a greater accomplishment or a long term goal. We tend to operate from these places of fear of not celebrating these small victories for a couple of reasons. And I'm going to name three that specifically impact me, and maybe they impact you too. Number one, I'm an introverted thinker. My natural bent, my natural way of operating is there's nothing to talk about until there's something to talk about. And that something is usually the big thing, right? But what happens along the journey is I keep quiet and I keep my head down and I stay focused and I just keep it all in, including the things that are difficult, the things that I'm struggling with, the fears that I'm dealing with, right? So not helpful. Number two, we live in a culture and a society that really pushes this idea of grinding and competition and individualism and all of those kinds of things. And that creates an unsafe environment where we don't feel safe. We don't feel like we can share some of our struggles or some of our difficulties. And we also don't feel like we can share our victories because those who are not for us or those who are not supporting us can use that against us and can use that to subvert our accomplishments. While those fears are incredibly valid and true, it still can stop us from really taking the time to truly enjoy the opportunities that we do get when we make those small victories and those small steps. And number three, this really deeply impacts me, is if no one knows about it and it doesn't happen, then I don't have to be ashamed. I don't have to face the shame of people knowing that I failed, right? And so then I keep it all in. And then again, even the victories, even the really good little victories are now shrouded with shame and doubt and fear because I'm still waiting for the big thing to happen. And a really amazing mentor of mine told me this several years ago. She said, "Why would you rob yourself of this moment for fear of something that may or may not happen down the line?" So enjoy the moment. Take the time to enjoy the moment. So I want to encourage you all today to take the minute to celebrate the process. I'm thinking about, like, for example, doing a doctoral program. Finishing year one is just as important as finishing year three. And yes, finishing year one, you might celebrate and people are like, "Why are you celebrating so soon? You still got 2 more years to go. It's going to get harder, blah, 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 blah." No, if I didn't finish year one, I wouldn't get to year three. So celebrating year one and taking the full life-giving joy of that is just as important as celebrating year three. And I'm about to finish year three. Celebrating that and being proud of myself for doing that is just as important as finishing that PhD and all the things that are coming after that. So I want to encourage you today, and I practiced this today. I just accomplished step 2 of what could be a 4-step arduous process, but I forced myself to reach out to key people in my life and just let them know this has happened and I am so excited. No, it's not the end of the road. Yes, I still have a long way to go, but still, this happened. This moment has happened. This moment is important, and I want to take the minute to celebrate it. So I want to encourage you to do the same. Bye.